And welcome everybody to the New South Wales Pool and Billiards Association State Final. I'm Jonathan Calleja and with me is Jamie Williams. Hey Jamie.
How are you, Jono? Good to be back, mate. Good to be back in this fantastic matchup here with Luke, the giant killer Hough, versus Dave the Relic Reljic.
Yeah, it should be a really good matchup. It's good to see Luke made a final, and it's his first final he's made. He's done not probably the best in previous tournaments, but he's taken out a lot of good players in this one.
He's taken out a few balls, now you're talking about that, off the break there, and he's got a clear shot at the one ball here, just missing it. Might be leaving it on for a cut into the middle pocket there.
It's not the easiest of tables to play on these ones, but I'm sure these players will get their aim in. They're both very good players, especially David Reljic. He's taken out a few state titles previously in the past. I think even a couple of Australian titles. Just tried a pretty ambitious double on the 1 onto the 9 combination, I think, there, Jamie.
It was, and it wasn't a million miles away. He got the connection. Unfortunately, didn't get the pot, but I think Luke might be able to slice this in. What do you think there, John? Could be going to double it onto the 2 ball.
Yeah, well, he's played a safety. He's tried to come around and just leave him snook. It hasn't got the desired result, but probably more of a containing shot, that one, I think. See what Reljic can come up with here.
Dave having a look at it, getting back up off the table, walking around here. He's possibly going for the cut in the corner pocket or the double back in his side.
Oh, it's a nice shot he's played there as well. I'm not sure if he's come around enough, but still a nice double on the 1.
Yeah, you're right there. I don't know if you can see that from the angle that we're looking at it. I think he might just be able to clip the side of it in there, Jono.
We'll see if he can get a helping hand from his lucky glasses that he's wearing on his head. Wears those for every finals. See if he can do him wonders for this one. Maybe not on that shot though.
Didn't look like it there, mate, but Luke's back in play and he's got a nice clear shot at this 2 here and an angle to get back on that 3 and work with it.
Nice shot there by Luke, keeping it simple, and I think that'll be the key for Luke in this final. If he keeps his shot simple, I think he's got a very good chance to beat Dave.
Well, he's playing confidently. He plays very confidently, very fast some of the time. He seems to be playing a little bit slower than I've witnessed him play against me. Anyway, he played very well against me a couple of weeks ago. Beat me 4-1. I didn't really have a look in.
Beautiful shot there.
He was on fire. If he can recreate that kind of style today, I think he'll be standing himself in good stead, mate. He's done that nicely, come around for the black in the middle pocket. Looks like he might be taking it to 1-0, mate.
And nicely done as well by Luke. Played that rack really nicely. It could be a lot harder, but he just kept it simple and played a couple of simple shots, but played them very nicely.
Down goes the 9, that's 1-0 to Luke.
And winner breaks here, of course. And I've seen the 9 going off the break of quite a few times in this tournament, Jamie.
Right.
I think I saw it maybe at least 5 or 6 times. Which doesn't really seem to happen too much, but on this particular day it's just seemed to be happening. Might be worth it to give those balls a bit more of a smash up.
Nice shot there by Dave. He might just have snookered himself here, possibly. No, I think he's all right.
I think he's perfect. I think a millimetre, a little bit more would have been snookered, but he's still got that 3 tied up at the top there. So he might be able to develop it, or might be able to get into a position to play a nice safety. I think the safety option is probably a little bit better at this point.
Might clip off the black here. No, that would have been nice. Unlucky there, Dave. He's played a really nice shot on that 2 and come up to break him up, and he just missed it.
He might be able to come around here and just nick it and come behind the 9. Let's see what he wants to do. There we go. He's got it. It's a nice shot.
So first testing shot here for Luke. Obviously snooker behind this 9 here, and he's going to want to come across the table, play this 3. He's nearly potted it there, but he's left it nice and safe anyway, unpottable.
Oh, that won't bother Reljic. He's a master of safety. If he can't pot a ball, he's most likely going to leave you snookered or a pretty hard shot. So even though that wasn't a snooker, it still left it fairly hard. Or maybe not. We'll see. Luke sometimes surprises me.
He's got a nice double here. He's taken it. Not quite got the leave that he wanted to, but
he's played that with a bit of a safety to it as well. You know, have a go at the double, but make sure you send the white up the other end and leave a tough shot if it's on.
David, this long green, sorry, red, colourblind me, and has been quite fortunate with that again. He's left himself, even without the pink being in the way, he would have left himself not the angle to pot it anyway, so he's come out of that one alright.
Reljic's Luke at the moment. Got quite lucky on that shot there, as everyone tends to do sometimes. See how good Luke is at jumping with my jump cue.
Is that your jump cue he's using there, mate?
It is.
Oh,
it is.
Made by Reljic, that one, was it?
Not that one. Not that one. That's my break jump.
Well, he's jumped it, got out of it nicely. Not left Dave an easy shot, but certainly something to work with, though.
I probably wouldn't let anyone borrow my other jump cue, Jamie. I quite like it a lot. I feel threatened if it's not beside me.
Right. Good cue, made by Dave Reljic as well, and it's a lovely little bit of wood. I've done many a jump shot with that cue, and it's worked beautifully for me. I've used other people's jump cues, and it just don't have the same effect. Nice shot there. He's used a bit of swerve, avoided the white from going in off, following it in as well. Not sure if you can see that pink in the middle pocket.
Might be able to see the edge of it, but I don't think he's got enough on it to pot. He might even consider jumping this shot. And he doesn't use the jump cue that he made for me either. Obviously because it's mine, but he made a few of them. I think he plays with the Mez cue.
Right.
I'm sponsored by Mez.
That's funny. It's a lot of chefs don't eat their own food, you know. That's kind of the same thing. You know what? I was going to mention that pink, doubling it across the table and using the orange as a ball to use it to go in off. He's done that, but I don't think he. Well, he obviously called it because he's still going.
No, it was a 9 ball. No, I don't think he was intending to come off the 2 draws and then hit that 5 and then sink it. I think he's just got pretty lucky then. We'll see if he can capitalise, because that's the thing in this game. A lot of times you get unlucky, I think, but a lot of times you can get lucky. But I think the times that you do get lucky, you should try to capitalise on as much as possible and not think, oh, I've got lucky. You know, because I think the amount of times you do get lucky, you also get unlucky.
Absolutely, absolutely. And me showing my fantastic knowledge of 9 ball there by talking about him calling the ball, which of course you don't have to do.
He wants to stay away from this rail and have some angle. I think he's got a little bit of angle, but he's right on the rail here. Nice confident stroke needed.
But if he can just keep potting, which he is,
Perfect.
keep himself in this hot seat, which it looks like he's going to. Luke's going to be taking the match so far to 2-0. Nice shot there. Leaving himself a simple roll in for this 9 ball to give him a nice early advantage. Well, smashing him up there, he's not left the 1 in a real potable position. Possible double there for Dave, do you think?
No, I think he'll try to play the safety behind the 6, get the white ball behind the 6 and send the 1 up table, create some distance, and then Right behind the 6.
Right you are, Jono.
He's missed it though. Move, Dave. No, you can still see it. Still not an easy shot.
Playing one of his own little safeties nearly there, and he's a bit unlucky to have not nearly left himself nice and safe behind the black and the blue, but here's Dave's chance now to jump in that hot seat and get himself a few balls in. It's not going to be easy getting back to this blue though, is it, from this yellow, Jono?
No, I was just trying to work out a way to get back. I mean, he does have angle, so he can try to work out maybe off one rail up the top and try to come back down, but
yeah,
it's not a very easy shot to land perfectly on. But if he just gets down there, he can hopefully get position for the pot, but also a safety. Oh, that kiss might have been perfect. There. Look at this.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice shot, Dave.
Gorgeous shot there. Really generous, lucky kind of kiss on the green there.
That was a nice kiss. Take the good with the bad.
Well, absolutely, like you said before, you know.
Now that's one thing I do like about Dave. You won't see him blow up in a match, whether good luck goes his way or bad luck. It's the same thing for, down 6-0 or up 6-0. It's the same sort of mentality because he knows he's just got to win the frames and that's it. You don't see many blow-ups by the Reljic.
Nice, rolling the 3-ball in there, giving himself a nice little angle on this pink to come around the table for the 5 orange ball. Doing it beautifully. It's a good weighted shot there.
That's perfect.
The pink's gonna, the orange here up the cushion, just a gentle roll through there, leaving himself a shot on this green with a nice angle to come off to the right.
I think he does have a little bit of angle on this. He might come off one cushion and back out to pretty much where he is, but a little bit closer to the 7.
Beautiful.
He's left it a bit short.
Maybe not, but still.
It's a bit tougher now because if he pots this in the right side, he's going to definitely kiss into the 8, but he'll just want to try to nudge it over the pocket, but definitely not sink it. I'll see how good he is.
Well, he's converted to brown. Leaves himself a shot on this black. Probably going to shoot it into the same corner as where the 9-ball is and roll up the table. It's not an easy shot, but it is Dave Reljic we're looking at, so I've got every confidence in him getting this one.
Oh, beautiful shot there by Dave. Exactly what you said, Jamie. And I think that's the difference sometimes with a lot of players. It's those crucial shots that you need to pot. And the higher end of players tend to pot them most times.
Dave winning that frame, he gets the break and he's shot the white off the table.
Sent the white packing. That's interesting here. Would you go for the 3 fouls here, Jamie? You've got one already up your sleeve.
And an easy possible one next as well. If you can just play off this, looks like he's not going to go for it, but...
Oh, I think he's going to go for the run out.
Oh, sorry, I meant the 3 fouls. I was thinking he might be able to just clip off that 1-ball behind the 3-ball there and have his 2nd foul under his belt, but he's going for the run out.
Well, he's over around, he might be playing the safety. That might not be good enough. Because that's the thing with players that are quite decent jumpers, you do want to land up hard up against the ball if you are going to snooker. But he might be able to see it.
Nice shot there by Dave.
Beautiful shot.
I thought that was just going to stop a bit short then and leave him snookered there behind that 5-ball, but He's left Luke a shot on, I think. Beautiful.
Oh, what a fantastic shot that was.
Using a little bit of side there, I think. The white seemed to straighten up as it hit that cushion there.
Well, let's go to the replay on that one, because that was a fantastic shot. Jamie? Replay?
I'm not sure we have that facility here on Cue Ball TV, Jono, but
We'll give it some time. Just rewind for the folks at home.
Sends the pink sailing into the pocket, screws back, gets a kiss off that green there, but I'm not sure if you can see enough of this orange to pot it.
Yeah, I think he's going for the jump cue. Let's see what Mr. Hough can muster up here.
Oh, beautiful.
Fantastic shot.
Great shot, Luke. Fantastic.
Who said these pockets were tight, Jamie?
Oh.
This man can pot him from the length of the table with the jump cue.
Well, he's going to have his confidence with him after that shot, surely.
Oof.
What was that about tight pockets there, John?
Sorry, Luke.
Dave's back in play. He's not going to want to let this one slip away. Here's a chance to make it 2-2. Unfortunately, Luke had missed that, but Dave's going to capitalise surely upon this and want to draw it all even here.
And I know it's still early on in this match. It's only 2-1, but I mean, chances like that can be, match turning in the end, because that was a chance to take it from, 2-1 to 3-1, and now it looks like it's going to be 2-2.
Absolutely.
It's a big difference in the way the game flows.
There is a big difference.
Yeah, and who's got the rhythm and everything like that.
Shot there, Dave. There is a big difference. Certainly when it's 2-1, it's a very important game. Because 2-2 and 3-1 are very different scores, and it's a pinnacle time in the match.
Luke will be trying a safety here. Looks like he might have got it. And Dave's a good kicker. He'll be looking to try to hit this one on the full off 2 cushions if that's snookered.
I think he can see the side of that. I think he's going to play off the side of it and try and land again behind his 4 ball. And try and give Luke a taste of his own medicine if he can. Unlucky. Well, I say unlucky, it was nearly lucky, but...
I don't know, I think he might have been sort of going for it. He might not have been expected to go in, but I think he might have thought there was a chance. And even if it doesn't, he's not going to leave him a very easy shot, although when you can pot like that, it doesn't really matter.
It's a fantastic shot there. Down the cushion by Luke. Very unlucky. Well, they're not the kindest pockets around, as we see there, but
Dave going for it then. Trying to get with some right hand side, a little bit of frustration.
Absolutely. I've mentioned this before, the snatching of the chalk off the table very quickly. A lot of players seem to do that when they're a bit cheesed off, if you like, about the shot they've just played. Dave's showing his frustration a little bit there, but he might be smiling to himself a little bit and not feeling too bad after that shot there by Luke.
Yeah, we really do want to capitalise. When you see some frustration in the player, well, there you go, nice double there by Luke. When you see some frustration in the player, you just want to, you could even take your time a little bit, or if you run out, it can really burn them. and then when you see them play afterwards, it's just not the same player. I mean, I don't say that Dave's going to do that by any means. He's had a lot of experience, but either way, he's a good player. You still want to punish him for his mistakes.
He's played a couple of good shots there, Luke, and missed the pink. Dave's back in, and a chance for him to possibly take this. Oh, I'm speaking too soon here.
Luke's going for his shots. He's not holding back a thing.
It doesn't look easy. Doesn't look like an easy cut from here. It's been a bit back and forward this frame, hasn't it?
Yeah, a couple of chances missed by both players already. See who can come on top. These frames are important to win. You have frames that go backwards and forwards with safety or a couple of misses or whatever it is. You always want to try to get on the better end of them, obviously, but you can really do a little psychological number on your opponent if you win those matches.
Absolutely. Well, he's got that nice fine cut there. Come all the way down the table for this this red ball. He's got a shot on it. Again, a fine cut.
Not what he wanted. Looks like he might be snookered.
He might just be able to see the side of that green ball. What do you think there, John?
Maybe. Maybe. I know this is definitely not where he wanted to be. I think he went for a combination.
Well, and he's left him to. He'd be happy with that. It's a tad lucky, but as we said before, you know, you be happy with the luck you get in these games.
Nice try there by Luke. Try to go into the 6 at pace to get that 9 ball in the corner. A little bit of luck maybe. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Well, gets that green in the middle pocket nicely. Here's a chance for Dave to really go 3-2 up now. He's got the brown in the middle. Do you think he might use a top cushion here, or?
I thought he would have just rolled it in, but I mean that's probably the better option to do what he did, just to send it up table.
He's left himself nicely on this black to probably come off a couple of cushions, or maybe just one.
Oof.
Well, he's not going to be very happy with himself after that one.
Nice shot by there by Luke. And 3-2.
Well, Luke doing some giant killing right now, and the Reljic hunter finding himself hunted.
I'm sure he's going to be putting up a little bit more of a fight than this so far. He's not gone by any means.
Looks like he's going to play this one onto the orange ball, 5, which he's done nicely. Left himself another shot on the 1 in the middle pocket.
He's got a combination here, possibly on the 3, which if he lands nicely on this 2, he might be able to just roll it in and go for the combination.
Absolutely.
And that's what he'll be doing, I'd say.
Just gently roll forward from this. Leave himself that combination.
I think of the majority of players probably don't like taking the combinations on, even combinations like this, because they're not easy. But sometimes the table leaves you no choice.
I've cut a bit of flack in the past, I've taken a bit of flack for going for combinations. People saying, oh, you're scared to try and run out and all this, But I mean, the way I see it, if you've got a chance to win the game, you take it, And that's a nice shot there, very comfortable and controlled. He's taking it to 3-3 with that combination.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Jamie. You know, if you've got a chance to win the game or the match, go for it or take it. It's just a matter of working out which way of winning the match is easier.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think probably when opponents have said that to me in the past, aka Kimmo and yourself and Barry, I think maybe they're just trying to psych you out from playing the combination because they know it could all be over right now, you know.
But I don't think so at all, Jamie. I think if I see her take a real hard combination, I love it because that just means I'm going to get another shot. If you get that shot 1 in every 50, I can deal with that. Any comments, Jamie?
Yeah, so nice shot on the 3 ball there by Luke. And he looks like he's feeling quite comfortable about this. The ball's all spaced out nicely. That's a lovely shot. Unless it doesn't go too far, you can still get that. He's looking comfortable. And the balls, as I said, are spaced out and they look like they can all be potted quite easily here. There's no tough ones. That's a lovely shot.
So it looked like he could cut that in, but that was a nice double. Might have landed a little bit straight on this 6, but that won't bother him too much. He might be able to screw back off the cushion. Just pops it off one. And I think that is the key for Luke. If he keeps it simple, I think he's got a very big chance of winning this.
Absolutely. Nicely rolls that in there, one cushion, down the table. Nice shot on this black, and just bring the white ball back. Beautiful. Well, Luke goes in the lead again, 4-3.
Great break there by Luke. I mean, the white got kicked, but he planted that white ball right in the middle. And that's what they're trying to do off the break, is just keep the white ball right in the centre, give you options around the table, and hopefully land on that one.
It's not a bad shot there. Not completely snooking him, but certainly not leaving him an easy shot anyway.
Yeah, I think Reljic will come up with a nice safety on this. You can just see the little edge of it, but he can send that white ball all the way back down the other end of the table.
Absolutely. I think he might just try and clip it on the left-hand side very finely and move it maybe an inch to the right and bring the white down the table. He's certainly having a good look at it. Possibly thinking about going across the table and putting the one in the corner.
He's taking his time on this one as well. He might be just trying to control the table a little bit more because he hasn't been at the table all that much. But he's going off the cushion here. It surprised me a little bit. Seeing a very attacking David at the moment.
He's got the ball, not made it, but still. The white ball spins dramatically there to a stop. Luke's back at the table. He doesn't get too low. I mean, Luke being a snooker player, but it's kind of like gets quite low on the cue there. Dave plays with his chin quite a bit off the cue, doesn't he? A bit higher than Luke.
Yeah, well, I think every player's got their things, and I don't think one or the other is right. Just whatever's comfortable for the player.
He's gone for it, missed it there.
Left a nice chance for Dave.
Yes. This is one he's really want to take this chance as well, Davies, because again that's 5-3 if Luke can win this, and kind of gives you the finish line in sight, makes you feel, you know, a bit more confident if it's 5-3, race to 7. So Dave's going to want to stay at the table here, keep potting.
Yeah, I think this is the key shot right here to win this rack. Looks like he might be trying to pop this in the middle, come off the top rail and land in between the 3 and the 7. I mean, he has proved me wrong before in the past, and it's been a lot easier than what I've said, but I think that'll be the way he'll be taking it.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of people in the room. They're probably all down this end behind the camera. But normally, you see quite a few people watching, don't you, Jono? But we've kind of seen, bare walls at the end of the table there, and not a lot of people stood round.
I'm pretty sure everyone's just around the other side of the table, like you said. I think they try to keep that side clear for the players. Not too many distractions. The Wembley Snooker Hall does a pretty good job of keeping everything not too noisy, not too many people passing through besides the pool players. Killing very awkwardly there.
That's a gorgeous shot. Nice shot, Dave.
That's inch perfect. Look at that.
Luke might have been putting his finger on the table there, maybe as a appreciation of such a nice shot, or...
Oh, I think he's thinking, oh, great.
This is actually a little bit similar to that fantastic shot that's on the internet by Efren Reyes, where he comes off 2 cushions.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. It is very similar.
Pots the red in the corner pocket there. I don't think you can come off them 2 cushions because the ground's slightly in the way, but...
Yeah, no, definitely shot to YouTube if you haven't seen it. It's a fantastic shot.
Probably arguably one of the best shots that Efren Reyes has ever played. Actually played a really good shot to get out, to put himself there. He was unlucky, but he played a good snooker and then unfortunately potted a ball and then he had to go back to the table.
Yeah, he freaks me out sometimes, Efren Reyes. You see some of the amazing shots that he has on YouTube. Just imagine all the amazing shots that he's done in games where they haven't been recorded. There'd be thousands.
Well, Luke trying something, I don't know if it was ambitious is the right word, or whether that was just the only kind of way to go about that, but
Yeah, it was
putting a bit of swerve on that with a
tough one to get out of.
really angled cue, but again, the odds were, I think, were always going to be against you getting out of that. It was a really tight snooker there by Dave. And
oh, what's that side pocket?
well,
Oh wow, that's a really unlucky angle to going off. But at the same token, ball in hand, you should be making sure of where you're landing. But still very unlucky by Dave.
he is very unlucky there.
Luke will pounce on this like no tomorrow.
Well, here's this 5-3 scenario that we can be, that I talked about a minute ago, is looking really possible now, which is going to make Luke feel like a real giant killer and give him some good confidence that he can really go on and win this match now.
Yeah, Luke's not a player that you really want ahead of you, because if he gets a sniff, he'll take it them all.
That's not bad. He's might have wanted to leave himself a little bit better there, but still potable, and an angle that he can come round. He's got it. Nice little bit of screw there.
Yeah, that's perfect. We're looking at 5-3 now. Luke 2 frames in front. Providing he pots this, which I'm sure he will.
Nice.
Good girl. Good boy.
I think Jonathan was using one of Luke's words against him there. I've heard Luke say that phrase a few times, good girl. It's comical to hear it used against him, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Especially on the commentary as well, I think it's fitting.
Well, Dave's going to be fitting at the moment if he doesn't pull a few frames back.
Well, he needs this one. He doesn't want to put him on the hill.
He's been unlucky there. that brown, left himself snookered here. Might come across the table, or what do you think? Get one of his jump cues out and.
Yeah, possibly off one cushion, or if he feels like he can get over that ball to jump it, because it's quite a fair way up the table. He's just going to come off the right cushion and try to bump it away. Leave some distance between them. It's a good shot.
It's not a bad shot at all.
I think he's left it so he can see it, but still a good shot to keep the distance. A little bit unlucky not to get a better result than that.
Luke seems to be taking everything he's getting put in front of him. I don't know if he went for that there or he's tried to play safe, but nevertheless he's left himself in a good position and left Dave a possible double here. Do you think, Johnny?
Yeah, I don't think you can see it putting it straight in, but he might be going for a double safety.
Great shot.
Beautiful shot. Wow.
I often double kiss when I take them kind of shots, you know. But he's
played that very nicely.
Absolutely. A little bit of awkward bridging over the black there, but obviously Dave finding it not a problem at all.
Yeah, but there's a result of that awkward bridging. Oh, there was a little foul in there. I think he's touched the apple as he was taking the shot.
I missed that one there, mate.
Yeah. Obviously Luke didn't. He would have been watching him like a hawk.
Well, back in play, a good chance of finishing this one, and we were going to see him on the hill looking down, all happy, big smile on his face, and with only one more frame to win, providing he can just pop this brown ball, come back up for the black, and finish off the game. It's not looking bad.
He's on the rail, but he does have the perfect angle to come back to the left side of this 9. Although
he's not done
he's
it.
missed it.
And he's left him a shot on. But Dave's going to be thanking his lucky stars for that there, and he really wants to capitalise on this and close the gap, bring it back to 5-4. Let Luke know that he can't make mistakes like that, and that he's going to be on his heels if he does. It's come around beautifully, it looks like, for this 9.
It's a fantastic shot, using the angles to his favour. When you play the shot like that, you've just got a big margin of error because you're coming back on the line of the 9.
He gets the 3 ball in the corner pocket. There's another shot. I think he might go safe here, play up and down. What do you think there, mate? Maybe possibly leave it behind the black, or
You might be able to sort of double the one up the left-hand side of the table and try to get the safety there.
put the 9 ball, the 1 ball behind all this line of balls.
I don't think he's doing that, but let's see one way. Trying to get behind the 8.
He has gone beyond.
Oh,
the black.
there you go. What a shot!
Gorgeous.
That was a great shot.
Luke kicks it out, alright, but he's left in the shot. I'm not sure if that 1 will go past the 9 there. He's just had a quick look at it. But there's a chance for him to play the 1 onto the 6 ball if it goes up and down, or screw back and play it in the middle pocket even.
Yeah, it might pass actually. It looks like it doesn't.
From here it looks like it doesn't, no, but Dave knows better.
Let's see what he does. Oh, he's kissed it. It might have been just on. I think it was just on if he's gone for it, but he's missed.
Well, this doesn't look like an easy cut, being that brown where it is, John. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know, look, he'll probably go for it. He tends to like these cuts, but he's gone for the safety here. He might not have been on. He has left this 2 on, but he's left a little bit awkward bridging over this 7. It's not an easy shot at all.
No, you're right. And he's just had a spot of unluckiness with the last bit of awkward bridging he did. himself all right there, wasn't he, man?
He's got lucky a few times this match so far. And Luke can't let this get him frustrated. This sort of thing happens, and you can really see it in some people's eyes. They get really frustrated when the other person gets a bit lucky. They just got to not worry about it and just move on and kick at it and leave some distance. Get a little bit of luck themselves.
Well, I'm not sure you can even see the edge of this blue to cross double it maybe into the other pocket. He's playing the up and down. He's got it.
Nice shot.
It's not bad at all, but he's
left it very nicely for Dave.
He has.
It's exactly what Dave wanted.
Dave's really going to want to finish off these balls here, this pink up the cushion, to level the scores. He's got it. He's got a nice straightforward shot up the cushion here. Possibly just play a bit of top. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, I think roll it through.
Bit of top left.
It's like he might be trying to punch it over, possibly, but I don't like punching balls in on this table for that reason exactly, because you have to be ultra accurate. I think maybe a little bit of top spin would have been a little bit better there.
I think so. Bit of top
just
left,
a nice easier shot to roll it in on the tighter style pockets.
Well, again,
he's potted the 6. If you would have liked it if that didn't go in.
Absolutely. But possible chance of going across the table, but I don't think he's really going to want to play that at a time in a match like this.
I think he might want to go the double back to where he is. He's not doing that, but I don't know what he's doing actually. He may be trying to get the 5 ball on the long rail and just leave him a tough shot with the white ball in the middle where it is.
I think so there, mate. I think he was trying to leave the 5 ball in the middle of the cushion there, but between the middle and the top. I think it's being safe, but he's not done that. He's made a big mistake. Dave's,
did you say mistake?
Dave's done exactly the same thing there. Made a big mistake. He's been quite unlucky. I was unlucky there, Dave. He's really going to want to compose himself here. Pop these nice and slowly, accurately, and make sure that he can take this to 6-4, which it looks like he's going to do.
Luke Hough is on the hill. One more rack needed. Dave needs to win the next 3. And there's a good start.
Well, the way he's going, and he's held the lead a couple of times, he's only got to win 1 more game. Dave's got to win 3. The odds are definitely in Luke's favour here.
Especially being at the table as well. I mean, you know, even if he doesn't run out from here, he could leave himself for a nice safety if he needs to.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it would be good to see him win. It really would, you know. As I said before, he's not won a New South Wales event before, you know, Dave's won quite a few. Dave's is #1 in the state, ranked #1. So it'd be a really nice, a nice change to see Luke win this competition.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I mean, it's always good to see new players win, and I mean, not taking anything away from Dave, we always like to see him get up there. He's a fantastic player, but just to see someone new get up there and have a win is good.
Absolutely, too right, and it'll give him a load of confidence there as well. And well, I'll be walking on air if I won this competition. He's left Left Luke a shot there. Long shot. Not the idealist, not the best bridging, but still is.
Oh, it makes it a very tough shot when you're going to play a shot at that speed and when you're right in the jaws of the pocket. But then when you hit it and land lucky, it's very nice.
Absolutely. And that he's done, certainly.
It's going to be a bit of a cat fight for this frame, I think.
He's not rushing into this one, certainly. He's going to really want to make sure he's doing the right thing here to kick out of this one. He's going up and down. He's got it.
He's played it at some pace as well.
And he's not left it. He's not left Luke an easy shot. That was a good shot there by Dave.
See if Luke tries to hide the white ball just behind the 9 here. He rolls it in. It doesn't look like he's doing that. He's gone for the double. And here's Dave's chance. Pressure moments here at the Wembley Snooker Centre.
Do you know how many times Dave's won this event, Jono?
Top of my head, I don't really know. I think it's at least 3.
Right.
But I really am not that sure.
Nice shot there on that green. Beautiful.
That was a pressure shot, that one.
It was. And he's really delivered the goods with that one. Left himself a nice leave on this brown here with an angle to go up and down with this black. Which he's done nicely. I hope he doesn't go in off in this corner pocket again, which he's going to avoid.
He's landed alright, but I think he might have been trying to get on the other side of this black. I'm not sure. Maybe he was trying to get exactly where he is. He's a little bit straight.
He is a little bit straight.
And he's not happy.
The chalk indicates that again. He's
just roll it through for 9 at the top.
His chalk language has let us know a few times how dishappy he is, Jono, with a few of his shots.
Big shot here. Come on, Dave.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Well
Very
done,
nice.
mate. Well done.
Very nice.
Real pressure shot there, and going for it as well. You know, really, as you said before. You know, even if he's 6-4 down there and he's gone for a really tough shot on that 9. Not trying to play it safe or anything.
No, I agree. Yeah, no. When Dave sees them open, he wants to finish them, and I think that's the best way to play. And that's his mindset, and I think that's the mindset you need to be successful.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's very good to be a safety player and play safeties, but sometimes you just need to pot them.
Right. Well, it's paid off there, that mentality, brilliantly, and he's played a great shot off the cushion there. And only 1 frame behind now. If you can just win this one, we're looking at 6-6. Final framer. But Luke's going to want to make sure, he'll try to, but that's not going to happen. Not sure how much you can see of that blue there.
Yeah, he's greeked it from the back. And left some awkward bridging for Luke again. He's been left in a few of these little...
Well, Luke's left him in a few as well.
Yeah,
so he's going to be happy to leave him, you know, something like this.
I don't think Luke was going for a snooker then. I think he was just trying to leave it a tough shot for Dave to try to get him to make a mistake.
Absolutely. He's got a chance to pop this black here off this. What do you think? Maybe
Yeah,
kill 2
definitely.
birds with 1 stone. Oh, he's not gone for that shot. That's not bad either.
Luke might have the same opportunity now, a little bit easier even.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not even lining it up, it might be almost hanging.
Oh, he's unlucky there.
Yeah, he did rush it though. I mean, he didn't really take his time when he played it. And it'd probably be best to check your angles before you're playing, Luke.
Maybe a bit of... I mean, it looked like quite a straightforward shot to look at, but, you know, Maybe he's, he's feeling a bit confident.
Yeah.
It's a good shot there by Dave. Luke's going to want to... He's got the word strike written across the back of his t-shirt there, and he's really going to want to live up to the name of his t-shirt and strike this one nice. He's done it. He might have... No, it's not too bad.
That's a good shot, but I'm pretty sure if I know Dave, he'll be leaving him quite snookered here. Plenty of ball for him to hide around. Perfect angle to leave the two at the top end of the table.
Absolutely. It's exactly what he's
Although,
going for. Been a bit unlucky there.
No, that's not the ball he wanted to kiss. He won't be happy with that at all. A lot of balls to hide around. That two balls stayed out in the open. Now, could we see another Hill match? I think the last final that Dave won, he was playing Stuart Lawler, and that was ended up being Hill, and Dave took that out.
Another great player, Stuart Lawler.
Yeah. Very good player.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Really nice. That white can just stay on the cushion a little bit off there. That's alright.
Yeah, I think he might be able to develop something and get this to come back around the table for probably the 7 in the left. We'll see how it goes.
Absolutely, I think he's going to... That's nice. Very nice. Well, this is really what he wants here. Really what he wants. He's in control. He's got what looks like an alright run out here. He's done it. Shot on the black. Nice. Well, here we go. 6-6.
Looks like it.
It's exactly what Dave wants. His lucky glasses have brought him back. Oh my
Oh,
word!
Mr. 9.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Well, this looks like it's it, ladies and gentlemen.
David Reljic. That's very, very unlucky there, mate. Well, we're going to start wrapping this up now, I think, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you very much to Wembley Snooker Centre for hosting the event.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot to the NSWPBA, to Luke Hough and Dave Reljic, and it's a goodbye from myself, Jamie Williams.
And Jonathan Calleja. Congratulations, Luke.
Congrats, Luke.